Welcome to the Kareem Report, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow, let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. Gilbert Arenas done it again, man. Gilbert Arenas has little respect for players that played in the 70s, 80s, and at least the early 90s. He has some respect more so the guys the later 90s, the guys like the Duncans, Kobe, Iverson. He has respect for those guys, but guys early on, the early 90s, from let's say 94, 95 on down, early 90s, he don't really have no respect the 80s and 70s and so on. He disrespect Hakeem Olajuwon. He said that these players paying Olajuwon $50,000 a week is too much money. They shouldn't pay him, and they shouldn't pay him. It's not worth no $50,000. I don't know why these guys paying Olajuwon that. The post moves just don't work in today's NBA. He just went off. Yeah, it was somewhat funny. You know, Gilbert, it was somewhat funny. But at the end of the day, he continued this thing with the disrespect for the players in the past. And I think that he's too good of a player. And I think he has somewhat of a basketball mind. He makes a lot of sense with some stuff he say. But I definitely think that he's hurting himself, because you turn a lot of people off and for a laugh, or this is your belief. And a lot of his views on players in the past is totally inaccurate. Like, for one, when he said Dennis Rodman, how you 6'7" and 210 pounds, how that gonna work? How you gonna guard this player, that player? See, what he failed to realize, you saying he's 6'7", 210, I don't think he ever saw Dennis Rodman in person. Dennis Rodman was absolutely incredibly strong. Forget the weight. They list Kelly Oubre. The listing, he should know that because he's in the NBA. They list Kelly Oubre 6'7", 203. You look at Kelly Oubre, let's say if he is 203 pounds, he's incredibly strong, body well put together. So either he got next to none body fat, or the 203 is inaccurate. The same with Dennis Rodman. Either he's incredibly strong, or that 210 is inaccurate. Dennis Rodman had back muscles, shoulder muscles. He had muscles. He was just ripped up, shredded, strong. You can tell when somebody physically strong, and he's saying these guys today. Who in today's NBA, talk about they with his back his little ass up? Who in today, he gave Shaq problems. This one, Shaq was Shaq, big, strong, three and change. He gave Shaq problems in the post. Shaq still got his, but Shaq couldn't move him any way he wanted. Karl Malone couldn't move him any way he wanted. So if them guys couldn't do it, guys who had heart and Shaq big, mean and aggressive, who in today's NBA going to back him up and just destroy him like that? See, that's what I'm saying. Some of the takes he make don't make sense. And he basically saying Giannis should just stick with his own driving down. And this is another point that I said is he's wrong. Yeah, I think 50,000 is a lot of money for 1 week. But like I said, people paying it. He's saying, Giannis, just stick to your Euro step. Do what you do. You don't need that move. And this is why I disagree with Gilbert, and he should know that. The move you took about that Giannis do, that Euro step crossover from the foul line, everybody know the move I'm talking about. That move there, it only benefits in the transition, on the break. In the half-court setting, you need that. Milwaukee surrounded Giannis with a lot of shooters, guys who shooting guys like Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, Chris Middleton, guys like that, Brook Lopez. They got a lot of guys stand. So now if he has a post game, he get the ball in the post, you will want him to have some moves. So if he want to learn and get some moves in the post, I think that would help his game. In the post, Now, you ain't got no one-on-one, or it's an easy kick out to the players. So now what players do when he on a post, they guard him. He is still tough to guard because he turn around that quick move and he's at the rim already. He is dominant with that. But, you know what I mean, it's kind of hard to, you know, send a double team. But to have another move, a go-to move in the post where you might get a bucket, it won't hurt. It's only beneficial. It's an add to his game. You know what I mean? It will make him become a better passer. You know, he wouldn't have to exert that much energy. He'd be a little more skilled in the post. So I disagree with Gilbert on that. I just think that Gilbert, at some point, I just think it's too much. What I don't like, yeah, like I said, it's funny, and I agreed. I think me personally, for 1 week, $50,000, like I said, his Olajuwon workout normally be with 3 people. Olajuwon, the player, and always another somebody else working out with him. And when he work out for like an hour, hour and a half, $50,000 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, you know. And like Gilbert said, oh, he didn't make $50,000 when he was playing, when he got drafted in '84. Maybe he didn't in the game, but this man hustle. And my thing is, I want Gilbert to keep that same energy for everybody. Like, I'm not going to sit there and say no names, but he do a lot of ass kissing when it comes to certain players, and well, mainly just one particular player. You know, I know what it's about. He wants a job. He asks for a job. He asks him, yo, he'll do internship. He just want to be on the thing. And I do think he want to interview this guy. I can even tell by when Rich Paul came on there, some of the stuff he didn't really challenge some of the stuff he was saying. You know, basically, I'm talking about LeBron James. So I ain't going to even keep, because you guys know. But, you know what I mean? If you're going to be doing this media thing, you got to call it out. Kevin Durant, everybody. You have to call out everybody. It's like Giannis is like a whipping boy, and I see him spare a lot of other guys, and I don't even think that's cool right there. So, yeah, I need you guys, please, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Continue supporting. I really appreciate you guys supporting me, man. Really appreciate you guys supporting me. Shout out to my boy Festo. But continue supporting. Go to the Beat 139. We got a great interview with Bimmy. Bimmy is on fire right now on the internet. Gonna be a great interview with Bimmy on the Beat 139 tonight at 7:30. Go support over there. Come out in large numbers and come support your boy. Watch the interview. It's gonna be great. Gonna have a call in. Y'all got a question to ask him, y'all can call in and you know, ask him anything y'all want to ask him. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.